Delegates from more than 100 nations have expressed their support for a just and lasting solution to Palestine. The group has gathered in Baku for the Ministerial Summit of Non-Aligned Movement. Well, that's a group of countries that aren't officially aligned with any major power bloc. TRT World's correspondent Andrew Hopkins is at the conference and joins me now live from Baku. So, Andrew, what's been the reaction at the conference?
Well, Aisha, there's been a lot of support for the Palestinians. The Palestinians themselves, actually a member of this organisation. We had a speech from the Foreign Minister, Riyad al-Maliki, yesterday, quite an impassioned speech calling for this UN investigation into the events on the Gaza border to go ahead. We've also heard from the Azerbaijan Foreign Minister, the hosts of this conference, expressing solidarity with the Palestinians and grave concern, really, at what's going on in that part of the world. Other countries, Arab states, Iran, they're also here expressing similar concerns, and also Turkey, which is a guest of this particular conference. They're not actually a member of the non-aligned movement, but they have been attending meetings regularly for over 10 years now. And the Foreign Minister, Mevlut Çavuşoğlu, he called Israel's actions inhuman and illegitimate, and again raised the issue of this campaign against the United States' decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel.
So this is clearly a violation of international law, but how much weight will their views really carry on?
Well, for critics of this organisation, it's seen now as a bit of an anachronism. It was formed in the 1950s and 60s, really, as a sort of bulwark against the influence of the West and also the communism of the Warsaw Pact. But now its supporters say that it really could come into its own again, as the world seems to be becoming once again a bit more polarised. This organisation, as you mentioned, it has 120 members, which is pretty much two-thirds of the membership of the United Nations, and there's no Russia, there's no US, no China, no Western European states involved in this organisation. So really, it is a voice for the developing world, and they're very concerned at issues where they see violence and war stopping the development of its member countries. So what is happening in Gaza, they think, is really up their street and is something they can really get their teeth into.